Hello, everybody. I am the Lord of the Zombies speaking. That's right, the Lord of the Zombies is speaking, and I just want to say beforehand is that I got you guys some good news. That the move-out situation has been confirmed. Now, most likely, I actually want to say something before we do that, by the way, is that I am so excited that it's been finally just about time for that move out situation to finally be confirmed, as myself to be the Lord of the Zombies is officially moving out, which means I'm going to be officially to be moving to another state, Reno, Nevada. That's right. So, before we do that, by the way, and before we start that, by the way, of that conversation, is I actually definitely want to tell you guys that your Lord is sick, which means I had a bit of a sickness of a cold, which I don't know why I even had a cold to begin with, but I guess I probably had a cold. So, it was pretty much a friend that I got sick by exactly, which I did got sick, which a friend of mine actually just coughed for some reason, like barely, like somewhere literally at me a little bit nearly, and of course I just had a bit of a sickness. But let me tell you guys this, that well, normally I probably sometimes don't mention sicknesses too much oftenly because I just want to be non-sick exactly, which means I just want to be non-sick free exactly, which means I just don't want to be sick or highly having a virus that actually would get me cold or get me sick. So probably that. And before we do say so otherwise, that what does it gonna have to do with P vs Z zombies, P vs Z content? Well, in this very right now on the 6th channel, I'll still, like I said again, well, let me say this right now, that well, even though it's still the good news of the percent that I'm saying that the move out situation has been confirmed, signed all the papers and yada yada yada, signed all the other stuff and blah 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 blah, transitions and all the other stuff. So all I'm saying is that it's been official, that it means I get to do it means I get to be moving out exactly, which yes, clearly I'll be on the road, and of course, likewise, I'll be on the road. And let's just say that I'm gonna probably be spending like some nights at the hotel, and just say that, well, and most likely, I probably would spend a bit of time in the hotel because I know it's like a long ways to do, 2 ways to go by passing its own borders or whatever, like yada yada yada. So it's just pretty much gonna be like a long distant amount of drive exactly just to get there. And am I gonna say have I been there before? The answer is that no, I have not actually not been over there. I mean, if I had, by the way, I would have told you guys what it would be like to experience that over there. And of course, in many other ways, I'll pretty much say this anyway, is that I just feel a bit freed that I could just finally just get some peace and a bit of quiet. Just to probably be at that kind of side of the state, exactly, that's just Reno, Nevada out there. Which, by the way, I know it still sucks that I'm kind of sick right now, which it'll clear up a little bit until I might clear up and heal up a little bit, so that way that my sickness doesn't continue sneezing on other people, which I try to avoid the most, exactly, which I try to be aware as I can. And now, is the sickness high or not? The answer is that it's low. It's a normal sickness that I just got anyway. Now, the real question is, by the way, how long will I not be sick? Well, it depends if I actually will make content again and will get back to getting back on my 6th channel, as the P vs Z channel will still continue making videos, as likely I'll continue making videos for, much likely for the Plants and Zombies to continue. And of course that, yeah, I know it's going to be a while for me just to have my sickness being gone, which I'll think it will probably be gone for exactly my sickness to be cleared. And just cure up a little bit, just to like, have my sickness disappear like magic. So, that's all I want to tell you guys, just from me to you guys, of what's going on with my sickness rate lately. And of course, I'm gonna say that, well, the possibility chance I'll be actually not sick, by the way, is if I probably just do a bit of researches exactly on a few possibilities of not getting sick, which Of course, this is kind of like a different reason I'm trying to encounter the most, so that way I'll probably be sure as hell to be aware of it as I can without instantly getting sick. So, anyway, that's all I want to talk about. And, as the progresses continue to make more videos, let's just say that more progress videos are still being continued further. Like, I think it's somewhere at 70% it might come back, as the renewed Season 2 is going to be officially returning again. Which, of course, well, we're not kind of there at that yet. It's only about that I am actually going to be on the road, which means I can't make content exactly. Which does suck, by the way, which I guarantee, actually agree, it does suck. But hear me out this, that at least the project of Season 2's renewed actually might return again and focus on, like, the previous season episodes I had exactly that were still finished exactly, which I know I'm going to have to, like, cut some of them off a little bit and just, I don't know, scrap a few episodes away and just see what I'm going to have to try to deal with first. As long as they are not short exactly, which I still will continue to get more ideas out of the road exactly. So that way I'll try to be sure to get some of the plants or zombies to do gaming videos. Which, yes, it's been a long time for them not to do anything like that. So this is probably why I might want to hurry some things up just to get some videos out of the way. So that's all I want to tell you guys that about. And also, my sickness isn't a joke, which is not a good thing, which I'm trying to avoid being sick, which I pretty much was coughing a couple times exactly today, exactly, or pretty much yesterday I was dealing with. So that's probably why you guys were not getting any videos on my 6th channel, which of course that there were a few videos I got them out exactly, just to kind of give you guys some news of what was happening and what was going on, yada yada, and all this stuff. So that's all I was saying. And now the possibility with the Season 2 being renewed and confirmed that will come back, well, let's just say it's on 70% possibility chance it might come back in a matter of time for 70% before it reaches even 80% of it coming back. So as long as I'll keep my brain refreshed a little bit of like ideas I got from my head and got the ideas and episodes out of the way for every single one, then it'll still be good to go. As long as I'll try at least my best to continue to do all that, and voicing will still come back and return, like every other character's voices will still return, which is a good possibility chance that it might return anyways. So yeah, congratulations, that I wanted to say that Season 2 will be renewed on my P vs. Z channel, which is my 6th channel apparently, of Devin-Foxy's P vs. Z channel, that it might come back officially, that Season 2 is still going to be on the run, and it will come back. So yes, I want everybody to like stand up and give a round of applause that yes, it might officially come back, which even though I'll actually be honest with everybody, that yes, it is going to come back, which, as long as the move out still continues to do good, then yes, I'll be alright, and I'll do okay on the road, exactly while I'm just like, I don't know, just being on a car or just like a mover truck, then yes, I'm still going to be fine and still be okay. As long as I'll get Season 2 renewed, then yes, Season 2 will come back and will be officially coming back anyways. So yes, we're all going to say is the word finally, which yes, I actually wanted to say it too, which is also finally. So there you go. And that's your guys' news that I want to give it to you guys right now, and fully straight, with honesty, that yes, it will come back. So there you go. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the rest of how my sickness is going to, like, fade away and finally for me to recover. Well, the only thing I'll ever say right now, it's actually going to take some time and a little bit motivationally, some ways to get me a bit, like, recovered exactly for my sickness to disappear, so that way my nose doesn't become red anymore. So there you go. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say, and yes, I'm going to still spend a few nights on the hotel, and then of course I might be back on the road again, and just get all the way to Reno, Nevada, and then that's pretty much all that. So anyways, like I said, I'll keep you guys updated and posted most of the time. Well, not certainly most of the time, but it's going to be pretty much my separate channels if I actually will get to that anyway. So there you go. That's all I want to tell you guys right now. That this is a message from the Lord of the Zombies speaking. That yes, Season 2 is at 70% progress and possibility to actually return. So there you go. And sorry for keeping you guys waiting, even though I'm trying to entertain you guys on basically on other reaction videos or parody videos as possibility as I can. Which I know there's like been a few NFL stuff that Zombos or Head Zombie were still excited and the Super Bowl thing, that were the playoff stuff. But in the regardless, of course they've lost exactly to the damn Rams, which I'm not too proud of. So probably that. And pretty much it's the same regard that the Plants also did lost to, which they still like the Dolphins to continue to be up there, but unfortunately they were eliminated before that even happened, so rip. But anyways, at this very point, I hope to say this anyways, is thank you guys for waiting and being patient when Season 2 is still going to come back being renewed and returned again. So yes, 70% chance coming back. Voicing is at also 70% also coming back, and possibilities are going to happen starting at the time when my Moveout Situation will be officially done, and I'll actually get back to doing content again on my 6th channel. So yes, you guys are welcome. And give yourselves a round of applause because it's coming back, baby. It is coming back right now. And yes, the officially is going to happen soon enough after when I actually will make a follow-up message to everybody on my 2nd season, apparently, that it will come back. So, you guys are welcome. So, that being said, I am the Lord of the Zombie speaking. Thank you all very much for being patient. And I would be glad to say otherwise is thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Anyway, that being said, we'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, and also have a great, fantastic night. And of course, I'm about to sign off. So that being said alone, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. So that being said, I hope that you guys are happy, which also, of course, I'm also happy too for it to come back, which is 70% possibility of coming back. So, anyways, hope that you guys enjoy it, and this is yours truly, the Lord of the Zombie speaking. We'll see you next time. So yes, give this video a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. That way, you won't miss a single video that comes on to the 6th channel, likewise and always every time, on my P vs Z channel. That is Devin-Foxy's P vs Z channel. Anyway, that being said, the Lord of the Zombie speaking. We'll see you next time and catch you on later, and I'll see you guys next time for the next video. And also, is the only thing I'm going to say is that, well, the one question is, are we kind of back on Season 2 on the hold on, just trying to get to the point anyways by actually clearing my throat. So, here's what I'm going to say, is that, are we officially back on P vs Z, on the 2nd season of mine? Let's just say that yes, we are kind of a little bit back, but it's on 70% though. And it's the same thing with the voicing as well. So yes, we are kind of a little bit back, but we're probably going to get a little close from there. Exactly, once we do reach up 90, possibility chance, then yes. Those are like the only possibilities we can ever get. But anyway, that being said, thank you for sticking around, really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. And that being said alone, I'm signing out. Bye-bye. And take care, and have a great night. And the move out officially is coming around tomorrow, so I probably would get on the road anyways and just get it over with and just get that possibly done. That way I'll probably be in a hotel, and then of course be back on the road again, and that's where I might head to Reno, Nevada. So that's all I want to let you guys know about that. Yes, it's 100% real and confirmed that the papers are signed anyways, and all other stuff being sent, so yada yada yada. So there you go. Anyway, that being said, thank you, and sign off. Bye-bye, and thanks for watching.